Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Topper! Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers now on first down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers to throw again. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
57, Mike, 57. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. SOS. 53,
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
39-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
50 to Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We're going to start. 42, Mike's 42. Man, 80. Yo, 80. He's checking. Hey, high 7.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Open man is Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Now a first down carry by Bell. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
New York set to take the field. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Slam. Red 80. Hey, orbit. 91 is the mic. All day, every day.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to 3 touchdowns.
Here's Darnold. Past the 20. Out left to Anderson. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You ain't going nowhere.
On first down, it's Bell, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Move. Hey, Haywood. Mike 42. Mike 42. Hey, Mike 42. You better be afraid.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Chandler Catanzaro on for the field goal.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
57's mine. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put them to 50. Tight dog. Hey, 626.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
New York set to take the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes our score 17-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And the Packer first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Exit.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 41 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York set to take the field. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Red 80. Red 80.
Here's Darnold. Incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards in the first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Check 26, check 26. That's it, baby. We gon' work.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down and 4, Darnold. He's got Anderson right side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. Mike's 4-2.
Darnold. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
You're outside. 26, Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check. Check 43. Young lady.
61, matchbox, what?
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Oh, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Hey, Delta.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Darnold. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. After the interception, here's Darnold. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. A big play there just before halftime. 67 yards. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Hey, Charlie.
A final shot before the break. Darnold toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
Now 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Catanzaro's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half.
We got this.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Darnold now to throw. This one caught by Crowder. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I got him.
Now it's Darnold. Throw left side complete. It's Anderson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson. 52 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Green 18! Get right! I'm coming for you, son! I'm coming for you!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now a dump off here complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Take 30! 6 guys!
Protein spill.
Yeah, Liz. Here we go.
They will run with Grant. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 59 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pull it high.
To throw is Darnold. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Darnold complete to Crowder. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Rodgers throwing again. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And that's complete to Adams. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Jets take over. Let's go, let's go. At their own 15-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
6 man.
Now Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Check. Red 80. No gain on this defense. No gain.
Hey, Alpha.
42.
On 1st down, Darnold airing one out for Crowder. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Mike. 258. Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Out. Yeah, Liz. Under 10. 10. Jump. All right.
They're going to run this with a tight end. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
319. Jump out.
Check. 53's Mike. Drop deep, drop deep. 53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Marcus May with a pick. What a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Mike, you're outside. 4-2. Hey, lady. Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
Bravo.
42. Mike 42. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Mike 42. Mike 42. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw, Darnold. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... He's got a man, complete. The 2nd quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
On second down now, it's Grant. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after now from Catanzaro. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Incomplete.
Is no good on the fake extra point.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
53, check. And it's getting in holes.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Grant. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
High 7.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
All right. Boxing.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Avery Williamson, his second sack of the night.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's make these...
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers, he's going to loft one deep over. It's caught inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
53, Mike. Cut. Check. 53. Check. 53's Mike.
Rodgers now on first down. He's going to go up top for the end. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Mike 42. Mike 42.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 42. No, 80. We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
Hey, Haywood.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing out left to Anderson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guy's playing it, are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. I got it. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Yo, red 80. Yo, 80. Hey, exit.
Throwing again is Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On first down, it's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his second touchdown of the night, and the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Catanzaro now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Next to score, Jets 47.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Blue 58.
Double dog. That's the way. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Yeah, Liz. Look again.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I'm ready.
53 is the Mike. Here we go, G.
Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. And what are the whistles for? Time.